wake up to the devastating reality of Hurricane Melissa's wrath in Jamaica, where the island nation is reeling from the aftermath of a Category 5 storm. But here's the shocking part. While the capital, Kingston, narrowly escaped the storm's full fury, the rest of Jamaica is struggling with blocked roads, downed power lines, and entire communities underwater. And this is just the beginning. As the storm moves on to batter Cuba's west coast, we're left wondering, how will the region recover from this catastrophic event? More than 500,000 people are without power, and rescue teams are racing against time to reach families trapped in their homes. The question remains, will the international community step up to provide the much-needed aid and support? Controversy alert. Just as the world is grappling with the fallout from Hurricane Melissa, Israel's renewed strikes in Gaza have sparked outrage and debate. With a fragile ceasefire already in place, the Israeli military's decision to launch forceful strikes in response to a Hamas attack has raised eyebrows. But here's where it gets complicated. While Israel claims to have targeted militants, Gaza's civil defense reports a devastating toll on civilians, including dozens of children. The real question is, can we trust the official narratives, or is there more to this story than meets the eye? As the dust settles, one thing is clear. The cycle of violence in the region shows no signs of abating. And this is the part most people miss. Amidst the chaos of natural disasters and international conflicts, the U.S. government shutdown is having a ripple effect on the country's air traffic control system. Air traffic controllers, already working in a high-stress environment, are now facing the added burden of working without pay. The shocking truth, many controllers are living paycheck to paycheck, forcing them to seek financial assistance or take on gig work to make ends meet. As the shutdown drags on, we're left wondering, how long can this fragile system withstand the pressure? Shifting gears, let's talk about the surprising decline in the U.S. obesity rate, which has dropped to 37% this year. But here's the catch. While injectable drugs like Wegovy and Zepbound are being hailed as game changers, access to these treatments remains limited. The real controversy. As private insurers threaten to halt coverage for these medications, we're faced with a stark reality. Will these life-changing treatments only be available to those who can afford them? As drug makers scramble to develop less expensive alternatives, one thing is clear. The fight against obesity is far from over. Life advice segment. When a loved one is battling cancer, it's easy to feel helpless. But here's the thing. You don't have to be a medical expert to make a difference. By leveraging your unique skills and strengths, you can become a valuable support system. Whether you're a detail-oriented organizer, a compassionate listener, or a proactive planner, there's a role for you to play in your loved one's cancer journey. The question is, are you ready to step up and make a meaningful impact? Before you go, here are 3 thought-provoking stories to ponder. First, fast fashion giant Shein's move to open a permanent store in Paris has sparked a heated debate about sustainability and craftsmanship. The real issue, is this a step forward for the fashion industry or a step backward for the environment? Second, Amazon's decision to lay off thousands of corporate employees has raised concerns about the company's priorities. The controversial question, is Amazon sacrificing its workforce to invest in AI? Finally, the launch of the Literary Arts Fund is a welcome development for writers and publishers. But here's the twist. Will this initiative be enough to support the struggling literary community? We want to hear from you. Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below, and let's start a conversation.